What up? What up? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Mick. It's your boy Vic. Episode 4. South Florida Ave. You know what time it is.
Hey,
Let's go.
hey, hey, hey,
Let's go.
hey. What it
Let's
do?
go.
What it do? How you doing?
I'm blessed and breathing, bro. I know you're doing the same.
Amen. For sure. Let's get it.
Amen. Glory, hallelujah. Week 4,
Amen. Let's
bro.
get it. Let's go.
Let's get to it. You already know what time it is. Well, Monday night football. Monday night football. Well, that was what you call it? I was just unenthused. Put it that way. It was a pretty boring game.
Nice
The,
choice of words, by the way.
the Bengals won.
Yep. Barely.
Congratulations, Bengals.
Congratulations, Bengals. They're off the snide. They got a W. And
Yeah.
I find it funny that you use the word enthusiastic. Are you talking about the Buccaneers and the Eagles game?
Unenthusiastic or unenthused. Yes.
You want to tell everybody why you use those choice of words?
Sure. It was,
Tell them.
those games are pretty they were kind of boring.
They were boring,
Relatively
but
speaking.
I got a text. You want me to show everybody what the text message said on that you sent me on Monday?
Sure, go for it.
No, I ain't gonna send it. I ain't gonna show the text, but I mean, I thought you just say it. You remember what you said to me?
No, bro, I don't remember. What
You
did I
don't?
say? I
You
don't.
said you gotta make an effort to get the ball. Slack Evans.
I remember that.
Okay. I thought that's what you was hitting on when you were like, oh, unenthusiastic. I thought you were trying to
Oh, well,
throw a little shade.
it's
Huh?
obviously we're jumping right into the Bucks talk, huh? But you need to take that one. You need to go ahead and take that one. Monday Night
It's
Football.
okay.
Bucks.
I thought this is where we were at. I'm talking about the
That's where
Bucks
we
game.
at.
What we
Go
talk
for it.
about? What you talk about? What you talk
Bucks.
about?
We talk about
Oh,
Bucks.
yeah. So you were commenting about Mike Evans out there looking pretty unenthusiastically running routes. This is not the first time this has come up.
Man.
I gotta say, it did look a little lackluster at times. Now that drive in the third quarter, you saw it pick up. By then, it was a little too much, too late to be really doing anything about the score at that time. But
Yeah, bro.
yeah, I mean, I would. I'm just piggybacking on kind of what you said to me earlier. It's like maybe because I'm a homer and I'm rightfully so. This is my team.
Right.
I've been maybe not paying attention to it, but last night after you mentioned it to me, it's like, wow, it really kind of opened my eyes to it. So, Mike Evans is on the last year of his contract. He's made it clear that he wants to renew his contract, but
Actually, he wants to
I
test
doubt
the
it.
market.
Well, he wants to test the market now because they're not interested in renewing his contract because he said openly he wanted to renew his contract. Wanted to stay in Tampa, but now he wants to go ahead and at the last night's game, I'm pretty sure this is the last season he'll be a Buccaneer. So it is what it is. We 2-1. We took that L, but we ain't the only ones who took L's.
Don't start with me, man.
No, we got to start with you. That's the whole point why we here. What you talking about? Our team took it. My notes right here says both took it on the chin. Pause. But you know what I'm saying. We both took L's, bro. So yeah, man. Like, talk about it.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, bro. As you know, my biggest concern and my biggest fears have come to fruition with Derek Carr and the New Orleans Saints. Or maybe not per se, but this is a worst case scenario. Like, I listen, I complained about Derek Carr all season, but now he's hurt. This is very typical, in my opinion, of Derek Carr, some Derek Carr-ish. Alvin Kamara is set to come back next week, and I was very curious to see if Derek Carr was going to actually look good with my boy catching balls out of the backfield, because that's what he do, and he's just going to make Derek Carr look better, but that don't look like it's going to happen. So don't tell me we're going to have to play with Jameis Winston. I don't want to talk Saints no more this season if that's going to be a reality, and I'm just not a happy man right now. 18-17 loss, 17 points up, lost 18-17. Yeah.
Woo. Jordan Love,
nothing, bro. Jordan Love was irrelevant until Derek Carr went out of the game.
Yep.
No
I'm
cap.
just messing with you. I'm gonna give you a hard time, but yeah, no doubt. I know that. Hey, L's are L's. You lose, you lose. It hurts.
and it's a fact. When they happen, they happen. What can you do about it, right?
Vic, Dolphins.
Well, now, um, the Dolphins. Dang, I wish I would have went on the ledge, on the edge, or on the ledge, or whatever you want to say. I say I told you so about this team. Here in South Florida, where I currently reside, I get an opportunity to talk Dolphins all the time, with some people who pretty much trust my opinion and don't really watch football like we do. So I get to always predict what's going on with them. And I must say, for a year now, I've been like, hey, you know what? They got a good coach, man. That was a good pickup for coach. That's the best person who they could pick up. I mean, mainly because I saw what he did to those sorry 49ers and how he restored their offense that looked like they were just playing Pop Warner football on offense. Shout outs, any 49er fans, Danny T. He said they got the best running back in the NFC or some junk like that. Who cares about that? Regardless, they had the best coach. Put it that way, and made them look good last year. Sure, they still look good this year. We're not talking about the 49ers right now. We're talking about the Dolphins. But the Dolphins got the fastest show on turf right now. So good coaching and good play calling with that. They something dangerous. And they ain't working with a strong division, bro. So are they gonna be division champs? I'm gonna let you answer that question.
I think it remains to be seen. There's a long season; things can happen. But right now, though, it looks like the Dolphins are going to run away with this. I mean, how can you stop them at this point? Can they be stopped? Victor, 70 points.
Kick the field goal.
We were talking about this during the game.
How do
you not complete the record? I'm sorry. We're not trying to embarrass anyone, bro. No. We weren't trying to embarrass anybody when we had you down 48 to whatever the score was. But you're letting Robbie Anderson catch fades. Like, what do you want us to do, bro? This man is breaking tackles, going to the end zone. You had two running backs both score 4 touchdowns, bro. That's not on Miami, bro. That's on Denver. How dare you?
Way too much on the line to not give the Dolphins fans something that they need to be able to be proud of. You got a squad. You got your coach. You got your receiver. You got your quarterback that they wanted. Dolphins fans been heartbroken, man, for years. You got a chance to let everybody go through this together, and you just gonna not kick the field goal. I'm kind of just Daniels. Come on, man.
Kind of disappointed on that one, Mike Daniels. Like, you got to kick the field goal. Go for the record, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing this for? Like,
I might listen, coach. I might get hurt next year and never play in the NFL again. I want to be on that squad.
I could be a part of that.
I want to be in them record
books. In that. Yep, I was on that team. Oh, the 73-point Dolphins. I
was on. Look it up.
Google it. Come on, man. Who wouldn't want to be? I digress. All right,
we digress.
Good stuff coming up this week, though. This NFL slate's coming up. We got a theme going. We actually got a theme for this show, a little theme. It's a mini theme. It's not the main theme, but it just so happens that all this stuff is coinciding with kings. We looking for kings, Vic. We want to know who's the king of the North.
Kings like that crown on your shirt? What is that? Kings like that crown on your shirt? Okay, that was that. Kings like that crown on your shirt?
You see it. We keep it humble over here, baby. Holla at Vic if you want to get yours. You know what I'm saying? Holla at Vic if you're trying to get yours. But Vic, what's up with these Lions and these Packers? I'm excited, man. For the first time in a long time, this division is going to be able to, it may have an opportunity to take a new shape if these Lions can do what I think they can do. That being said, the Packers have been the kings. Will they remain the kings? Is Jordan Love simply just doing what Aaron Rodgers did? I don't know. It's going to be exciting. What do you think?
This is going to be the first time that I'm actually excited about seeing a Lions game in a really long time. Hey, good, man, you've been fighting for and rooting for them for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And I've been pushing them to the side and shunning them, but hey, they still playing football. Hey, they look better than the Cincinnati Bengals right now.
Come on,
man. Dang, man. I mean, this is a huge game. Jordan Love and the Packers realistically got lucky. We all know this. But I digress.
Ain't gonna let it go.
But
bro, we on the next week.
And it's a huge game. So this is for all the cojones this year. And we about to see. Well, I say this week, I should say, and we about to see. It's gonna be a big. It's gonna be a big step. It is very crown worthy.
Yeah,
because
King of the North. I mean, it is the North Division.
What you gonna do after
the
that?
NFC? When the NFC, it is the North Division.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to take the lead in this division after this game. They will be the king until somebody dethrones them. So, keeping with that theme, we got another king atmosphere happening. We have the kings of the East, Dolphins, Bills. Man, Buffalo looked real good last week too. Buffalo's coming off a nice little win. The Dolphins looking unstoppable. What you like? What you like? What you like?
Whew. This is going to be a huge game.
Big game.
My boy McDaniels, he's showing some resolve. We use that word at the beginning of the year. He's showing resolve as a coach. He doesn't look like he's scared of big moments. We know this already. We saw what he did for the San Francisco 49ers, and we talk about consistency. Somehow they was freaking consistent. But the Dolphins they like to step up in big games too. So this is a really big game for them. And I wish I could say I could call. Where are they playing at? Miami or
That's a good question. I think actually I want to say this is in Buffalo. I think it's Dolphins going to Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken.
Realistically, it doesn't really matter. Either way, I don't think there's no home field advantage for either one of these teams. It's going to come down to who wants it more and who chokes under pressure. We're going to see like what the Dolphins really look like under pressure. Even though the Chargers game, I would say that was a high pressure game too. But if I'm the Dolphins coming off of 70 points, I ain't scared of nobody. And if I'm the Bills, historically, I ain't scared of the Dolphins.
Yeah, they are going to Buffalo. So Miami going to Buffalo. Big game. Should be a big game.
Dolphins defensively, offense, you look good. Defensively, room to be desired.
We're going to find out. Kings of the East. Moving on from Kings of the East. This is personal, Vic. How Coach Prime say? Vic, it's personal. King of the South. Your Saints. My Bucks.
What's personal, bro?
It's personal, baby. It's personal.
Dang.
It's personal this Sunday, Vic. It's personal. Holler at me after the game. Don't call me. Don't talk to me during the game. Holler at me after the game. It's personal. It's Sunday. Holler at me.
I don't know what Saints team gonna show up. I don't know if Derek Carr is gonna be in the game. I don't know. I don't want Alvin Kamara to get hurt. I don't want him to get too many carries. I'm heartbroken right now, man. I'm a hot mess, bro.
Big game.
But hey, at the same time, maybe Mike Evans maybe Mike Evans want to take a week off again because I
gotta play.
Whew.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We'll find out.
Maybe he want to take a week off.
Maybe Derek Carr come out in a sling. Maybe he won't. Maybe Winston will suit up. Oh boy, I hope Jameis Winston suit up. So we'll see. We'll see.
Terrible week. Terrible week to have this conversation.
We got one more. We got one more for the week. And this is actually funny that this is exciting, but we both had this on our list, and it's funny that we both want to talk about this game, but Falcons Jags.
Yeah.
Go figure. Why do you want to talk about Falcons Jags?
First time the Falcons and Jags game is relevant in a really long time.
It really is, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem like it's like this game kind of matters? Like
Jags,
for both teams.
Potential, disappointed, dropped the ball, dropped the game, shouldn't have lost. What's going on in the locker room? Falcons, we got potential. We won 2 games. Mm-hmm. Dang, we 2-0. Dang, we dropped the game. Rebound. I guess this is real rebound 30 for both of those teams. Yep. And it's going to be interesting to see how they both do it. And this is a great opportunity for them to both get like a low stakes, high stakes scrimmage going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great practice team, but we got to go out and execute. And the question is, who's going to execute? So that's going to be interesting.
I love it for everything you just said. I first of all, they're not. Both teams are trying to do something that they normally don't do, which is win, be successful. Both teams are not in the same division, so it's like, we're going to use this opportunity to grow as a team.
Yeah.
On top of all of that, this game is the game that's in London. So ain't no home field advantage.
Yeah.
Ain't no, you know what I mean? Like it's straight up. It's like the bubble. It was kind of like the bubble during the NBA season. Like, no, we both gonna have to travel a long way. We're gonna have these random fans, and we both want this game. Man, what an exciting! And my cherry on top for the game, honestly, is that the game is gonna be on Disney Plus, bro. So if I want to watch it in Toyland form, they're gonna have the characters running around there like Woody and Buzz Lightyear catching passes and running over people. But I think I'm gonna watch it on Disney Plus. I'm not even joking, bro. 9:30, got the alarm already set. Disney Plus, Disney Plus, Jags, Falcons. I'm there.
Shout out Disney Plus.
Shout out Disney Plus. This is not an ad. Hey, this is not an ad. I'm just saying. I'm here for that, bro.
It's not an ad, Disney Plus, but we'll take a sponsorship.
We are here for that. We are here for all of that.
We'll take that.
No ad, but we just saying, hey man, I'm here. Disney Plus on Sunday, done.
Well, I tell you what, if we're going with the Disney Plus theme, which I'll go ahead and do a shameless plug as well, good game to have on Disney Plus this week because, like I said, this is a very relevant game.
It's a dope game.
And I didn't even know that the whole London situation, right? So now it's really an us versus them type of thing. We're really family going into battle right now. No distractions. No family around. Well, you might have some family around, but you ain't got the regular distractions around.
No tickets, no somebody coming in. You got home field advantage. I got home field advantage. No, we both had to get on a plane. We traveled across seas. We staying in these hotels. We play in front of these. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. So I'm excited.
Hey, speaking of the Kings, we ain't done with the Kings scenario. We ain't done with the King conversation. Don't forget that the Ravens also play the Browns this week. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
huge game in their division.
King of the what is that? AFC
East? North.
No, North. AFC North.
AFC North.
Sticking with the theme, of course. My bad. AFC North. So Ravens Browns, big game. First of all, Deshaun Watson looked like Deshaun Watson last week.
I figured.
Are they gonna look like? So it's gonna be exciting to see Deshaun Watson versus Lamar Jackson. You're right. That's prime time. If they want to put that on pay-per-view, they probably could because people might pay to watch that. Like
and you know what's crazy about this King game that we talk about? The craziest part about it is that if one of them lose, neither one of them might be the king of that division because them creepy, sneaky, dirty, factory working Steelers just still sticking around doing what they do. I mean, listen, I trashed the Steelers a couple weeks ago, but you're right. Mike Tomlin is going to be Mike Tomlin, and no matter what, they're gonna be around.
Hold on. Stop. I would love for you to take it back to I trashed the Steelers a week ago.
I trashed the Steelers a couple weeks ago. And, but you did say something that I didn't take for granted. Mike Tomlin is Mike Tomlin. We both like Mike Tomlin. Everybody loves Mike Tomlin. He's a great coach. I just didn't think they'll be able to execute on offense. And realistically, it doesn't matter where they're executing that. They're going to execute and they're going to be around. However, I still don't think they're going to run that division. But it's still TBD, man. The jury's still out on that one. But again, it comes down to these teams beating up on each other, and Mike Tomlin just got his binoculars on like, okay, we second in the East right now. No matter what happens, they're going to be second in the AFC North. But I tell you what, I'm going to go out here right now and say they're not going to be first in the AFC North at the end of the season. And you heard it here first.
Are we talking about the Steelers?
The Steelers, and I want any Steelers fan to get on here and challenge me on that. But
I think you're actually in the minority on that, bro. Like I think most people at this point would think these two teams are going to be better than the Steelers. I think most people think the Ravens are going to probably win the division, and maybe the Browns are going to come in second. Steelers.
So we ain't talking Bengals no more. Joe Burrow, he need to burrow himself in the sand like he burrowing himself in the sand.
This 1-2 starts got me completely forgetting about these boys. This is pretty embarrassing. You're right. Bengals.
Don't worry, bro. It's not your fault. They're forgettable.
Yikes. Move it on. Hey, y'all come for Vic. Bengal fans. Holla at Vic. Let's go. Last week.
We'll be here.
That's it for football.
Yes, sir.
NFL, college. Last week, what do you want to talk about? Last week.
I mean, hey man, we got to talk about it, unfortunately. And this is what I do want to talk about. We're not I'm not gonna say the obvious today. Obviously, Colorado took an L, but this is what I do want to talk about. What I see right now is Colorado is no longer ranked. So I tell you what.
Yeah.
First, I told you so of the week. I told you so. Last week was going to be their first L, and they caught one, but they didn't catch one, bro. They caught a nasty one.
They caught it all right. Yeah, it was personal. It was personal.
It was most. Yeah.
It was personal, and it's okay. Like again, like we talked about before. If you gonna talk it, you're gonna have to, if you can dish it, you got to be able to take it. So
absolutely,
I have no problem.
You know what though?
Yeah,
that might. You know what though? Before we go back to the next thing, we might jump around a little bit. But I tell you what, I think that might actually set them up for their next week matchup.
USC.
Yeah.
Big game.
USC need to be worried a little bit now.
Big game. They need to be more worried than they were before because they took a L.
Yes.
You think they're going to be that much more focused?
Yeah.
Again, most people would say that this is also a game that they should lose. USC's got the bigger team. They're ranked. They've been there before. They got the Heisman Trophy winner.
Hey man, I saw
all those things.
I also saw it. Yeah, I also saw what they did last week though against what?
Yeah.
Arizona State.
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh.
One of them. Arizona State.
They gave up a lot of freaking points. So
yeah. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it won't be. If they do lose, it won't be as bad. But they are on the road, so we're going to see. It's going to be a good test. Good test. Yeah. So I want to talk about FSU. What's the young man's name for quarterback you just told me? FSU's quarterback. Jordan Travis. Yes. Jordan Travis.
By his skinny skin?
This man made a t-shirt. This junk cold, dog. Listen, I'm not an FSU fan. I'm not. But when it's something cold, it's cold. So he took the Tiger King guy. He's got the shirt where he's sitting there on the throne. He's got the two tigers sitting next to him while he's sitting on the throne. And Jordan Travis just puts himself there with the little crown. And he's got a Clemson Tiger on one side, and he's got a LSU Tiger on the other side, and it just say Tiger King.
Okay.
It's cold, dog. It's cold. You got to see that t-shirt. I'm telling you, it's cold.
Well, that's very interesting.
I like it.
Because he ain't been looking too much like a king in the last 2 weeks.
He got wins over Clemson and LSU.
Yeah.
The shirt ain't no lie.
By the skin of his skinny skin.
I'm just saying, the shirt is dope. I ain't gonna lie. If I was him in the same position, I probably would have done it myself. I mean, come on. You can't pass up on opportunity in these days and age when it comes to the NIL and marketing yourself.
Hey, man, I probably would have did that too later in the season.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe after the season. It's a good point, but still.
Hey, man,
anybody else? Yeah.
Your shirt says it all, bro. Like, you might want to stay. You might want to stay humble in these type of scenarios.
A little bit.
Season ain't over yet. Boston College almost got in y'all yin yang, and they ain't have no twins.
Clemson was in there too. Clemson was hanging. I thought Clemson was going to get that W. But Clemson is. I knew at the end of the day they at the end of the day they couldn't have won the game. They were going to keep the game competitive. But Dabo, respectfully, He ain't got the coaches. Listen, I'm not saying he's not the guy, but he ain't got the same people in place that he had before when they were winning big games. Mm-hmm. A lot of those coaches have left. So this is the result of that. And again, I think the playing field is a lot more even with these NIL deals. So
what I'm gonna throw it out. I'm gonna make you go on record right now, then and hit us with a I told you so then. So then who gonna win that game? UM or Florida State?
Oh no, it's not. It's going. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna be competitive. It's gonna be a competitive game, but there's no way Miami's gonna beat Florida State. There's no way. No way. Miami be lucky. Like I say, it's gonna be competitive because it's always Miami and Florida State. And at the end of the day, I think it's just gonna be competitive because of the juices and the, everything that's flowing the atmosphere. Oh. But no way Miami beats Florida State. No way.
Hey boy. That the weather down here in South Florida is hot. It just got a whole lot hotter around here. I don't even know. I don't even know if anybody heard us yet.
Listen, hey, Miami fans know what I'm saying is true. I'm just trying to keep it real.
Hey,
what you doing with
fans,
yourself?
Y'all want to get on? I need y'all to go ahead and rebut this. I told you so. Hey, throw a comment.
Come for me.
We'll get you on here. Put on your U chain. Yeah. Go on, let them have
it. Come for me. As a matter of fact, we'll see y'all boys next year. As a matter of fact, so hey, I want all the smoke. I ain't worried about no UM fans at all. We'll see them boys next year. As a matter of fact, they on the schedule, bro. So we're going to see them boys next year. Let's go. We're doing a 1-on-1.
Bro said, I quote Prime, it's personal. Oh.
It is what it is, bro.
Move it on, bro.
Yeah. What else we got, bro? That was, this week. Oh, what else? We had one more. Bro, you pointed it out to me.
A couple more. We got a couple more.
Well, this one you pointed out to me. LSU Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Ooh, very nice. First of all, last week.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin thought he was going to get that W, bro. He was hanging in there. He was hanging with Nick, and then Nick went to the locker room. Nick said he went to the locker room and stopped playing with him.
Yeah. No, so Nick went to the locker room. He told him what Deion said. Hey, some of y'all ain't going to be here after the end of this game. I'm going to pack y'all stuff. Hey, I'm watching you right now. Scholarship, scholarship. You ain't going to have nothing.
Yeah, he got it right. The boys came back.
Go to Jackson State? Because y'all ought to be up out of here.
They did come out at halftime looking like Alabama. They did. I don't know what was happening in the first half, but in the second half, they came out looking like Alabama. So they corrected that ship. But LSU, Lane Kiffin going to Brian Kelly should be exciting to watch. I'm excited to seeing it. I know Lane Kiffin's going to try to pull out all the stops. Everything that he didn't use against Lane, he's going to try to use against Brian. So it should be a good game. Mm-hmm. What else you got?
Before we touch into this last game, that wasn't. No. We're gonna touch this one first, and then we'll get into the last one I want to talk about. Well, we got to talk about the University of Florida versus the University of Kentucky. Anybody who don't know that history will be like, why they talk about that game? But I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell them why we talking about that game,
bro. Reason why this game is important right now is because University of Kentucky is undefeated. University of Florida is 3-1. Obviously, the winner of this game should be right behind the University of Florida as far as the second place team in the SEC East. And to mention, Kentucky has beaten Florida the last 2 out of the last 3 years. So we got to correct that. We got to correct that problem. We've been losing to Kentucky, and now this is an opportunity to right that ship. Kentucky's got a really good team, and there's been a reason why we've been losing to Kentucky the last couple of years. Kentucky's a really good football team. First of all, Kentucky's got a really good football coach. So Coach Stoops, who's been over there for his tenure now, I want to say he's actually the second longest tenure coach in the SEC. So they've gotten behind this man. This man has ingratiated himself within the state of Kentucky. They have a lot of recruits that are staying in state now, where before you used to be able to go to Kentucky and kind of pluck these kids. And he's got people excited about playing there. So we got to step our game up. It's going to be a big game. It's going to be a good game, but I think we're going to pull it out. We are going on the road. It's going to be a big road test for us, but I think we're going to pull it out.
What you need to see from your UF team, what do you need to see from your coaching staff this week? See if we're making progression or are we making digression?
You know, I'm very animated about us needing an offensive coordinator. I'm going to continue to say that until it happens. So I need Billy to be consistent with the play calling. The defense I'm not worried about. The defense looks miraculous. So the only thing I'm worried about with the defense is if our coach leaving after this year. But outside of that, the defense looks great. So I need Billy just to be a little bit more consistent with his play calling, get the ball down the field, but at the same time, make sure we get Trevor Etienne should be starting. I don't know what we're doing. Like, stop playing around, put number 7 at the running back 1, and let's go out here and win this ball game.
It's barbecue and mildew for these guys. I don't like this coach, but I'm gonna just leave it there because you already know what it is. It's Kentucky. It's traditionally a tough game, and this is just like the other games we talked about on our docket for the week. Falcons Jag style, more than Falcons Jag. This is very Ravens Brownish. They got to get this W, and they got to look good doing it.
Big game. Yeah.
Good luck for that.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Yep. What else you got, bro?
Mm-hmm. Last game I want to talk about is a game from last week, and we talked about this personally, but we got to let everybody else in too. Notre Dame, Ohio State. Two teams you had on your list to go to the Final Four. And yes, you did throw a caveat that it's not going to be virtually impossible because they're playing each other. I think you said Ohio State was going to win that game. But I really wasn't convinced until I saw Notre Dame come out wearing green uniforms. And then
actually, I said Notre Dame was going to win the game. I said Notre Dame was going to win the game. Wait, actually, you know what? We got to go back and check that. I'm pretty sure I think I said Notre Dame. I'm trying to keep it a buck. I'm not trying to keep it either way. We know who won the game at the end of the day, but I think I picked Notre Dame. And it's funny that you mentioned that because when, like you, I watched, I was coming into the situation late. I turned the TV on, and when I saw the green jerseys,
somebody didn't do their homework, bro.
What are you doing, Notre Dame? It is so crazy because I hadn't watched the game. I was driving. I was listening to the game on the radio. It was 14-10. It was fourth quarter. Like Ohio State was driving, but Notre Dame had gotten the ball back. I'm completely all the way 1,000. So I was actually kind of bragging about the fact that I was right about Notre Dame. That's why I'm pretty sure I picked Notre Dame because I texted you. And I was like, oh, ha, ha, ha. I'm doing this without getting into the house, without having to turn the TV on, just listening to the game, knowing the score, knowing there's only 3 or 4 minutes left. I'm already got it. I put my phone down, cut the TV on, green jerseys. And the green jerseys happen. They are 0 whatever in those jerseys, bro.
Big games too. Only big games.
They only want to wear them
because they only want them in big games.
And if you go back and look at all the highlights, you know what? I think they might have won 1 game in the green jersey. Not
realistically irrelevant. Man, listen. Not only have they blown it, broadcasters have warned them about wearing these jerseys in big games after they lost the first big game in their green uniforms. Charlie Wise has been a victim. They've been falling victim of this freaking curse for way too long. And I'm kind of disappointed as a coach you didn't do your research before going into this game.
Somebody had to let him know, like, these are not the best jerseys to be wearing. I think it was more just like, like every other coach, I don't care. I'm gonna be the one to win in these jerseys, So
so 2 weeks.
I'm guessing.
So twice in this conversation, pride done came before the fall. Huh? The first time came for Notre Dame, and sorry, Mr. Travis, but
yikes. Yeah, he might have wound out with that. It's a cute. It's a tight shirt though. It's a tight shirt.
Yeah, you better be the Hurricane King too, because you better be the Duke Blue Devil King. You better be the NCAA Wolfpack King.
Somebody will flip that shirt. That's so true. All it takes is 1 L, and you'll see the mock-up of the reverse of that shirt. So that's true, bro. Too soon. You're still in season. You're still in season, my dude. Yeah, that's wild. All right.
Thursday night football.
Mm-hmm. What you got?
What's that? Lions.
That's Lions Packers. That's King of the North. That's this Thursday. King of the North.
Prime time, bro.
Prime time. King of the North. We're going to see how much grit.
Oh, God. Here we go with the grit, man. Here we go with the grit. The grit is not going anywhere, apparently, until the Lions make it to the playoffs. But guess what? I tell you what, it's going to make for a real interesting Thanksgiving game because them Cowboys look like the Cowgirls.
Oh, my gosh.
So,
took it on, man, what was that?
Just saying.
Yuck.
No offense, Cowgirls, but
bro, you can't go out there and lay eggs against Arizona like that, bro. Like Josh Dawson's out there balling.
It's inconsistency.
It's terrible. It's bad football. That's bad football, bro. Do better, Cowboys. Do better.
Cowboy fans, what y'all got to say about this? Get on here. We want y'all on here first. I have a feeling that somebody who
need to take a week off
is bold enough, they will be willing to come in here and try.
Please be quiet. Please be quiet.
All right, bro.
Anything else, broski? Yeah, man. You got anything else? That's it. You got no grenades for me? I think you got no grenades for me.
Do I have any grenades to toss? Let me think about this very well.
A grill on you next week. I'm on the fence. I'm saying Gators gonna catch a W. I'm saying
that. I got a grenade for you.
Oh.
This is hey man, I didn't even think about this.
Okay.
Grenade of the week that I'm about to toss. The Denver Broncos will cut. The Denver Broncos will cut Russell Wilson before the end of the other year, and they will try to sign Drew Brees out of retirement.
What? That is a grenade. That is a grenade of grenades. Let me get this straight. We ain't gonna trade them.
They don't really have a choice at this.
We ain't gonna trade him. We gonna cut him.
Did you see Sean Payton's last interview? That dude. Yeah. Did you see Sean Payton's last interview? That dude was not happy.
No, he was not.
And if you said if he has any type of executive authority to make decisions on personnel,
bro, they gonna cut him.
How much is it gonna cost if we cut this dude, John?
Bro, they gonna cut him, dog. They ain't gonna try to trade him. It ain't the trade deadline ain't even passed yet, Vic. They ain't gonna try to trade him. They gonna cut him.
All right. I don't think that's a good point.
Dang. Now, do you know what you're saying if you cut your
Sean Payton saying cut him? Yes, bro, you suck.
Crazy.
Sean Payton saying cut him, but it might be really good. I mean, a good idea to actually trade him. So I'm gonna go with that. I mean, before the end of the year, Russell Wilson is not gonna finish the season with the Denver Broncos. That's all I got.
Okay, that's not okay. I like it.
What you got, bro?
We can end it on that. I ain't got one. We can end it on yours. I like it. Russell's not going to be a Bronco at the end of the season. That's what you're telling us. Russell Wilson will be in a different uniform. Sierra will be wearing a different uniform. By the end of the season.
B is going back to Atlanta. Get back in the. Let's go, Russell. We can go to Atlanta. I know a whole
not Atlanta, bro. Why would she want to go to Atlanta, bro?
Maybe
that's the one place she don't want to go. She don't want to go to Atlanta, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Come on, man. That's the one place you don't want to go, bro.
They might want to go to Tampa.
Okay, but that's better than Atlanta.
Good luck with that. Hey, wait. I got one. I told you so. Since and then we're gonna let that go. But since you started to talk about Mr. Travis, I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. I told you so right now, Mr. Travis. You should have just stayed quiet, bro. Y'all been getting wins by your skin or your skin to skin.
You really don't like this t-shirt move, do you? You really are not happy with the t-shirt move.
Hey, man, it's not about what I like. I'm just going to tell you so right now. I told you so, Mr. Travis. You should have waited to the end of the year to drop something like that.
So now you're because of the t-shirt, or is it?
It's because you ain't really been balling out like that. Y'all just been getting some wins. You should be focused on this national championship run, and getting better. It's not like y'all been out there blowing people out 60-0. So I told you so. You should have chilled on that. Now you're on everybody's hit list. Bye-bye.
Seminole fans. Vic Versatile. This is Vic. Hit him up. Seminole fans.
Go ahead and put it in the comments. We want to see y'all on here. Throw your comments in. We're going to bring you on here and see how many times. Hey, y'all better do it quick because y'all ain't got many more weeks to be talking junk before you catch that L. So you better jump on here quick. Just saying.
We appreciate y'all checking out the show, man. As usual, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Vic, we out, baby.